Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest electrolysis update from your hairy godmother, your less hairy godmother. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jackie and I have had PCOS, aka polycystic ovarian syndrome, since I was 17 years old. I am now 35 years old, and when I was 33, just 2 years ago, I started finally getting electrolysis permanent facial hair removal. So April 1st, 2021 was the first day I started getting it, and it's now April 16th, 2023. So I'm just over 2 years of getting it, and I've been tracking my whole entire journey since literally day one. My very first video, I came out on YouTube and the whole world, my friends and family that had no idea about having a beard, having PCOS in general, which has greatly affected not only my physical, but my mental health, my personality. And so feel free to watch that video if you haven't already. And ever since then, I have been making as many videos as possible, tracking my whole entire electrolysis journey. And I wanted to make this latest video kind of be a recap of not the up close physical beard progress. I did that in my most recent video, so feel free to watch that. In this video, I'm going to recap kind of to take you through what you could expect maybe feeling emotionally, mentally, financially, if you are getting electrolysis or thinking about getting it. And I just want to be transparent because going into this with a realistic mindset is so important. Not only understanding the scientific process of electrolysis itself, but also the emotional and mental process that you go through as the person getting it. As of now, I stand right around 140 hours of electrolysis I've gotten. When I started going, for the first several months, I was trying to go about once a week. Life happens. I experienced a horrific family death and I couldn't really do anything for a while, let alone go get something like this that caused me physical pain, which only would trigger mental pain. So I stopped going for a while. You know, maybe 4 to 6 months later, I started going again once a week, and I was going for like 4-hour sessions at a time. I'll throw some before pictures in here to show you how dense it really was when I first started. And you can see now, which I meant to do this right in the beginning, but we'll do this now. My mustache and under my lip, so my upper lip and my bottom lip, are what I have hardly gotten treated in those 140 hours of electrolysis. Hardly gotten those two areas treated yet. Reason being, the pain is excruciating. The pain here is so sensitive. These areas here, my cheeks, as you again saw in the before picture, you know, the hair went all the way up to my cheekbone. So we got my cheeks, my chin, both sides, my sideburns, and then hopefully you're not seeing my brain via my nostrils, but under here, this has gotten treated slightly less than my cheeks have. So this is now what my face looks like without shaving. I mean, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I have, however, shaved my mustache and under here recently. I went somewhere, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I did shave that because it's still dark, it's still abundant, and I still have the shadowing. Just having this look like it does. You know, there's just a few, maybe a half dozen over here that just she'll continue clearing out until it goes away permanently. The difference is indescribable. So back to my schedule. As I continued going more and more again, I would see more and more progress. Next thing that in life happened, I got laid off. I then experienced another significant family loss, and same thing again, kind of took a break. It gets emotionally tolling if you have to try to deal with doing this, whether you're open about it or you're doing it in secret. I hope you at least tell one person that you're getting this done so you can have the support. And if not, comment here, reach out to me. I had somebody reach out to me recently on my Instagram, which If you follow me on here and you also want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at yourhairygodmother_YouTube. And somebody reached out to me recently on my Instagram from Kenya, and I am from the southeast coast of the US. And this beautiful woman messaged me and essentially said, I've been following you on Instagram and on YouTube, but I've never reached out. She's been hesitant to reach out, and when she finally did, we were just back and forth, just instantly connected, because the support is there, the relatability is there across the miles. This whole entire page is for everybody that is going through any physical changes that are causing them to want to rid of excess facial hair. Whether you are like I'm a woman and I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and I do not want to have a beard. Or if you are a man transitioning into a woman. I've had many different people of all kinds of backgrounds comment and say, does this process work on men? Does this process work on dark skin? Does this process work if I'm already over 60 years old? It'll work. You have to work with it though, and it will give you the changes that are life-changing. And I'm here for you. If you continue going through, you're gonna experience things. You might have financial fluctuations. You might be so severely dealing with something at work or personal life that you just can't really focus the mental strength on this right now, or you can't dedicate the time or the finances. That's okay, and that will happen. The number one thing though that I can't stress enough with those that need to stop for a while, stopping for emotional, mental, financial reasons is one thing. Stopping because you're impatient, that is all on you. I'm here to support everybody, but I know from women and men that have gotten this, that have told me directly, or that my electrologist has told me, is that so many people just stop getting electrolysis after a couple weeks or a couple months because they're like, well, I'm not seeing the results, so why would I keep going? Then in that instance, you didn't educate yourself enough or let yourself learn enough that it takes time. That's like deciding to move forward with a different health lifestyle. You want to lose weight, you want to pack on muscle, you want to gain weight, whatever it is. And you do it for a few weeks or a couple months and you say, well, I didn't lose 50 pounds yet, so why keep going? That's not how it works. It's happening a little at a time. You just need to keep with it. Let it take the time to do what it needs to do. Let all the phases of your hair need to be treated. Or more so, all your hairs have to be treated in the active growth phase in order for it to never come back. So learning about the phases of hair growth, which I've gone over in my videos, learning about the time it could take, which I've gone over in my other videos, talking with your electrologist about your individual plan, about your schedule plan, your financial plan, everything. It's just so important for the timeline of your journey to know how it truly works, knowing that it takes months and months and months, maybe even years. As we're seeing here, I'm just after 2 years. Granted, I didn't go every single week or every single month in those 2 years, so cumulatively, it's been less than 2 years. But the reality of life timeline, 2 years have gone by, and 2 more years will go by. So it's up to me if I'm like, well, it's been so long, I'm gonna stop now. Or be like, it's been so long, why would I stop now? Having somebody that knows, that the fact that you're getting electrolysis or thinking about getting it, and B, knows what's going on in your life that's causing you to need or want to get electrolysis. Having a support system makes such a huge difference. All of you watching, all my subscribers or people that are randomly watching that aren't subscribed, subscribe. The difference is night and day. I'm done hiding this. No, I don't go out and about with my mustache 87 feet long, but my crew, everybody knows about this now, and they know that I was hiding it for 20 years hiding it from them for 20 years. Let yourself be vulnerable enough to let somebody in so that they can be someone that you can lean on. You need to have those people in your life where you can be like, dude, I'm having a rough day because it was a rough electrolysis day, or my skin is just on fire right now, I can't do it, or I can't believe how long it's taking. Even if that's me, and if that is me, I love it. Even if you're just one other person, that's why I do this. We have to just keep going like that and be together with everything, and hashtag in this together.